was like, now I got 32 flavors of this something delicious bubble yum, raspberry, grape, cherry. Come and get this honey buns. I don't. Oh my god. I can't remember the exact lyrics, but it was something like that. It was absurd. And I don't know why I used to like it. Like, I'm embarrassed by that fact. But anyway. I can't remember the name or who even sung the song. It's someone that I've never listened to since. And that was the only song I had ever listened to by them. Okay, babe, hurry up. Okay. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing because I'm gonna save the other half. I don't know why or when I'm gonna eat it, but I'm gonna save the other half. So this video will also have copious amounts of gum chewing vibes. So if that is not your vibe, oh my god, shut up. Okay, if that is not your vibe, then you've gotta go. Have you guys been seeing those videos of that guy imitating Love Island? Hysterical. Particularly because I watch Love Island, or I watch like the first couple seasons of it, and he's spot on. Like, I'm buzzing vibes. And what does mug mean? Like, do I have mug written across my forehead? Like, what is mug? Somebody British explain to me what mug. Like, I get the context, and when I hear it in the context of a sentence, I get it, but I still want to know your definition of mug. Like, are you mugging me off, or whatever y'all be saying? I'm so thirsty. Anyway, let's get started. I want it to be like really chaotic and fast and in your face for this video, but I'm actually feeling really laid back tonight. The past couple of days have been chaotic enough. We had all those storms and a tornado, and it was just a lot. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Question number 1. And I will, of course, be writing down your answers for quality assurance purposes. Isn't that what, like, important phone calls? They're like, this call is recorded for quality insurance purposes or something like that. I don't know. First question. What is your full first, middle, and last name? There will be writing sounds as well. If I can get this together, okay. Spell it. Okay. Do you have any aliases? It's I mean, you're the one that's gonna have the yeast infection. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just trying to help you out, pipes. Okay, you should really see your doctor about that and ask them the proper way to handle. Your mama should have taught you, but if she didn't, see a doctor. Okay, all right. Okay. Do you know your social security by heart? I believe you. You do. What is it? I'm not writing it down. I would not write it down. What is that? Do you see a pen and paper? I'm not writing it down. I don't know what that sound is. It's a bug buzzing in your ear or something. Like, swat it away. What's the last four? Okay. Okay. I'm just crossing that question off the list. Do you like chocolate or vanilla? No. I don't mean flavors, baby. I mean people. Both. Good answer. And I think you're trying to be slimy with it and more on your way out of the truth, but I'm gonna let it slide. Because you knew there would be fallback if you gave any other answer. You knew. So is that really the truth? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to look at your tweets. I'm gonna need to look at all your previous tweets, specifically from the years 2009 to 2013. I'm gonna need to see your tweets, and then we'll see how true that is. Because usually, when you go on someone's Twitter and you dig up stuff, the ones from way back in the day are where the like hidden prejudices tended to come out, because y'all were more bold back in the day. So in order to prove that answer, to prove that you're not pulling my leg, I'm gonna need to see the receipts. Alright. Okay, we'll schedule that in we'll pencil that in for another day. Okay. What are your bank account and routing numbers? Again, this is just me as a friend. I'm coming to you as a friend. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure that if you ever get into a bind, you have backup. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and call me, and I got all your information written down for you. It's just like your mom keeping your birth certificate and your SSN card and all of that, you know, because she don't trust you with it. I don't trust you with these things. I don't trust you with these things because I know that you have a tendency to lose things, and I'm just trying to have your back. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. What's the cruelest thing you've ever done to someone? Wow. Aren't you a little piece of we're gonna move on. What's the worst lie you've ever told your kids? Okay. Well, I just feel like that lie was a little bit unnecessary. I do. And you know why? Because the internet is already an awful place that fills children's heads with lies. And they don't really need their parents doing the same thing to them, you know? So I feel like you should, as a third-party observer with absolutely no personal interest in the matter, I feel like you should sit your child down and you should have a talk with them, and you should let them know that mommy and daddy are pathological liars, and there was absolutely no reason you needed to tell this specific lie, but you did it, maybe out of some imaginary goodness and kindness in your heart. I mean, who knows? But you should just explain to them that that's not actually the way things work, so that they don't grow up, you know, making a fool out of themselves, or regurgitating the same I mean, I understand. Listen, I'm not judging you, vibes. I mean, I'm honestly not judging you. I just think it's important that our parents don't lie to us about the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Yeah, I mean, it's ultimately it's your choice. I understand. Right. Okay. Do you hate your life? Okay. Okay. And why do you feel that way? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I've got one word for you, babes. Therapy. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right. What's the most outlandish thing you've ever spent money on? Because, I know someone that spent like 20 grand on custom made shirts, and not because they were trying to start their own business, just because they really like custom made shirts. And I feel like that's pretty outlandish. So what have you done? Okay. Okay, and that's exactly why you can't afford therapy. Okay. I mean, again, like with the kid thing and lying, I mean, it's the lying and the spending, and I mean, is any of this necessary? I just don't understand. I don't. Has your mom or even your dad ever caught you touching parts of your body that only a significant other should see you touching? Or, if you're like on the corn hub, then people they can see you touching over there, but has a family member ever caught you in the act? Really? What position? Interesting. Oh, you're wild. You are wild. Wow. Okay. What's your biggest intimate fear? Oh, really? And I'm assuming that stems from childhood trauma. Called it. I knew it. And tell me more about it. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I feel like that's pretty valid that you would be afraid of that given past experiences and things that you've been through. And again, I'm just gonna refer you back to something I told you 5 minutes ago. You should go to therapy. It'll change your life, believe me. Okay. Alright. I'm looking at this question like, am I really gonna ask it? I'll save it for last. Okay, next question. What's your most disturbing fantasy? Of the intimate variety, obviously. No one cares about all the other stuff. I need the nitty gritty. I need all the things you're ashamed to tell most people. You can tell me. You can trust me. Don't you trust me? You shouldn't. Okay. I'm listening. Like Frasier says. I gotta turn it sideways for this because this is it's gotta go in the special corner. Tarzan, okay. I mean, listen, Alexander Skarsgård's version of Tarzan would have had me having the same fantasy, babes. Jungle snakes, you know, swinging on vines, and all of it, I understand. Wow, that was a lot. Thank you for trusting me with that. I'm so totally not gonna tell everyone I know your business. I'm not gonna do that, okay? Okay, how much money do you have in your bank account right now? I mean, I already know that you have extremely stupid spending habits and your money management is poor. But still, I'd like to know, is it in the negatives? Is it, you know, is it low 20s? Like, what is it in? What is that? Okay, that's more than I thought you'd have, so that's cool. Okay, I'm just making a side note to, like, never lend you money or anything like that, because you're probably